Alarms screamed as the arena shield flickered. Not from damage, from anticipation. The alien princess stepped forward, silver armor glowing under a dying star. Her eyes locked on the lone human standing in diplomatic gray, unarmed, unaugmented. Around them, champions of 1,000 worlds watched, silent. Next, she raised her hand. Then she pointed. Her finger stopped at the largest warrior in the arena, a living fortress of muscle, chitin, and war scars. The undefeated champion, the one who had ended empires. She spoke one sentence. "Beat him, human, and you earn my hand." The crowd erupted. The human did not move. The champion smiled. Something dangerous began. The challenge begins. The champion advanced. Each step cracked the stone floor. His weapons unfolded from his arms like predatory limbs. The princess did not blink. The human finally moved. He stepped forward, slowly, calmly. No armor, no visible weapon, no fear. The champion struck first. A blow meant to end the fight before it began. The air screamed. The shield flared. The human vanished. Gasps rippled through the arena as the strike missed by centimeters. The human reappeared behind the champion, already moving again. Not faster, smarter. The princess leaned forward. The fight had begun. Something about the human revealed itself. News traveled faster than light. Not through relays, through fear. World after world received the same message. The humans did not win. They adapted. Next, emergency councils convened. Ancient species argued. Warrior races went silent. Empires that had never bent paused. Because the invaders were gone. Not defeated by numbers. Not crushed by power. Outthought, outlasted, unmade. The princess stood beside the human in the war chamber. Holograms flickered. New alliances forming, old enemies retreating. "They are afraid of you," she said. The human shook his head. "No, they're afraid of becoming irrelevant." Then a signal revealed itself. A coalition request. Not for weapons, for advisors. Human advisors. The galaxy was changing, and it had just begun. What comes after survival? The first joint command assembled. Aliens of every form, every history, every prejudice. All staring at the same human officer now wearing no crown, no title, just responsibility. The princess addressed them. "You wanted conquerors. You found survivors." Next, the human stepped forward. "We don't rule," he said. "We prepare." Plans unfolded. Not battle maps, evacuation routes, redundancies, fail-safes layered upon fail-safes. Systems designed not to win wars, but to outlive them. One delegate whispered, "Why build this much?" The human answered quietly, "Because something worse is coming." Silence. Beyond the stars, sensors flickered. Unknown signals, old gods stirring, threats that made empires meaningless. The princess looked at the human. "You knew?" He nodded. "We always know. That's why we keep going." The galaxy stood at the edge of something vast, not ruled by strength, not bound by fear, but guarded by the species that refuse to die. This does not end here. This becomes legend. And humanity continues. The sensors screamed first. Not alarms, warnings. Deep space arrays collapsed one by one, not destroyed, but silenced. Signals vanished as if swallowed. Stars dimmed on the map. Entire regions went dark. Next, the Joint Command froze. "These readings are impossible," an alien admiral said. The human leaned closer. "No," he replied. "They're familiar." He pulled up an ancient human. File. Classified, forgotten. A contingency written when humanity was still weak and afraid. Designation the quiet ones. "They don't invade," the human continued. "They erase." A new presence revealed itself. Beyond the edge of known space. Massive. Cold. Watching. Not. Ships. Structures older than civilizations. Moving slowly, patiently. The princess felt it then. Fear. Not personal. Existential. "Can we fight them?" she asked. The human was silent. Then he spoke. "We don't fight this." The room tensed. "We prepare everyone else to survive it." The champion adapted. Faster strikes, heavier blows. The human took hits that should have shattered bone. He fell, he rose. He kept moving. Not rage, not strength. Persistence. The human used the arena itself. Reflections, angles, timing. Every failure became data. Every wound became information. The champion roared. He was losing control. The human smiled. Then he spoke his first words. You fight to win. We fight to survive. The final exchange began. Everything changed. What continues after victory? The champion fell. Silence swallowed the arena. The human stood, breathing hard, bloodied, unbroken. The princess rose from her throne. Her expression was not shock. It was understanding. She stepped down, slowly, deliberately. This was never about marriage, she revealed. The crowd froze. This was about choosing a species to stand with us. She extended her hand. Not to a man, to humanity. Beyond the arena, invasion fleets burned through the sky. The war did not end here. It begins. Continues next. The sky split open. Not metaphorically. Literally. Enemy fleets tore through orbit. Black hulls cutting across the stars like scars. The arena shield collapsed as shockwaves rolled through the capital. Screams replaced cheers. Next, the princess turned to the human. Now you see why you were tested. Explosions thundered in the distance. The champion's body was still warm on the stone floor. There was no time for ceremony. No time for crowns. The human looked up. Analyzed trajectories. Counted ships. Estimated losses. Too many. The princess expected fear. Instead, the human activated his wrist unit. Earth Command, he said calmly. We are under multi-species assault. Initiating contingency. A pause. Then dozens of signals lit the sky. Human ships, not fleets. Traps. The enemy advanced, confident, overwhelming. They never saw the net closing. What humanity does next. Human vessels did not charge. They waited. Next, space itself began to betray the invaders. Gravity wells ignited. False retreat vectors collapsed into kill zones. Enemy formations shattered without ever firing a shot. The princess stared. This isn't war doctrine, she whispered. The human nodded. It's disaster response. Human strike teams launched. Not massive battleships, but small, precise units. They targeted engines, communications, command nodes. One failure triggered another. Dominoes in vacuum. The enemy panicked. Then it revealed itself. A colossal flagship emerged, ancient and furious. Its weapon charged, a star killer meant to erase worlds. The princess turned. Can you stop that? The human smiled again, tired, determined. We already did. The flagship fired. Nothing happened. Its own power core collapsed inward. Silence, then annihilation. As debris drifted, the princess knelt, not in submission, but respect. You fight like this always? The human looked at the burning sky. No, he said. This is us being gentle. The war was not over. But the galaxy had learned something it would never forget. Humanity does not arrive to conquer. Humanity arrives to endure. And this continues.